How's it going? Welcome to this video. In this video, I just want to talk about the Tipm or the TIPM module fuse box. You guys have a Chrysler or a Fiat, but particularly you guys have a Chrysler. So what is a TIPM? Basically, the TIPM is kind of like the computer center, like the command center for all the sensors or the electrical functions of your car. And in this case, it's very, very glitchy. When I say glitchy, I mean it is, there's a lot of problem that people have that have arisen from this TIPM fuse box. And it is basically a fuse box, as most cars have a fuse box, but there is, I believe there is it has a microchip in it. It has a larger function than a fuse box, but it's the main computer of your car. So here's the thing. There are people, the issues that could arise from the TIPM, there are many of them, and one of them, and a lot of them are just random. I mean, examples of this is, you could wake up and, you know, when you left your car, your everything in the car was secure, your windows were up, everything, and for whatever reason, when you get to the car in the morning, your windows are rolled down, or maybe randomly your blower motor is running, yet it's turned off in the car, or the radio is blasting, or you could have all those three things where your windows are rolled down, your blower motor is blowing, and the radio is blasting loud. But when you left your car, it was completely turned off and everything was in the off setting. So in these cases, a lot of people would scratch their head over it, because it seems like something that is so random, you know, that that, you know, they could, that it's not something specifically where you could pinpoint down to maybe a switch that was broken, because you have all these electrical accessories in the car that are turned on for no reason whatsoever. So what is a TIPM? All right, TIPM are specific to Fiat Chrysler products, mostly Chryslers, Jeep, Dodges. If you have any of those Fiats, if you have any of those makes, they have a TIPM in the car. So basically, they control everything, every single function, pretty much every single function in your car. Your windshield wipers, that has to go through the TIPM. The fuel pump, that has to go, the fuel pump, when you turn on your key for the fuel pump to activate, that has to go through the TIPM first. So essentially, it's your brain of your car's electrical, everything that's electrical in your car. That's the brain. That's the brain that controls pretty much everything that is electrical in your car, and it pretty much distributes electricity to everything, to your airbags, to your ignition systems, to your windshield wipers. Obviously, that means it's probably one of the most important things in your car, and it's one of the things that you guys could point to if something randomly just turns on in your car, or a host of things randomly turn on in your car, or or won't turn off, like if your fuel pump won't turn off after the car is turned off. All right. It's very, very complicated. It's very, very uh, intrusive as far as the function, what its existence is in your car. So here's the thing about it. All right, it is believed, and there are a ton of lawsuits out there for defective TIPMs from 2007 to 2014. And a lot of these malfunctions that is a result of the TIPM have been putting owners in dangerous and a lot of times just odd issues. So if you have issues such as these, chances are there's a good chance that you might have to do a hard reset on your TIPM, or it might be that you might have to replace your TIPM. So some of these symptoms are if your fuel pump um, uh, won't turn off and it burns out the fuel pump, there is a good chance that that is a malfunction in the TIPM. Airbags not deploying or deploying randomly for no reason whatsoever. Your engine stalling while you're on the road. Your starter cranking, but it won't start. Your horns going off at, when you're not honking them. You're just going off on random. Power windows not working. Doors locking or unlocking by themselves. Apparently, you can see how any of these things and much more could be a troubleshooting nightmare, considering it could be a host of things, but it could also be your TIPM that is malfunctioning. So here's the problem with TIPMs. All right. The average repair cost of TIPMs is around $1,200, and a lot of these issues actually occur under 40,000 miles. I mean, if you guys think about that, that is a very, very expensive thing, an expensive problem to have, particularly with the low mileage that these issues occur in on average. 2011 Jeep Grand Cherokee has been known to have the most TIPM related complaints. And also 2011 Dodge Grand Caravans are on the top of that list. So there are a ton of lawsuits out there as far as issues that have occurred with TIPMs, fixes, etc. That's just a little bit of a rundown on TIPM and the issues that you might have as a result of the Tipm. Tipm is what a lot of people call them. So if you didn't know too much about them, if you have a Chrysler product, a Fiat, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge product, just want to give you guys a rundown on what the TIPM is in these cars, what it does. And if you guys have weird existing issues or weird issues that have arisen recently that that doesn't seem to correlate with anything sensible or mechanical, because a lot of these issues are random and come out of nowhere and they actually bunch together, check out the TIPM. You might have to do some tests on it. You might have to do a hard reset on it. You might have to do a couple troubleshooting with the TIPM to resolve those issues, and a hard reset might be one of those things that you might need to do. But in any case, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you guys have any comments regarding your personal issue or anything that could help anybody else with this issue, please leave a comment in the comment section. All right, guys. Appreciate your time. Please take care. All right, guys. Take care. Bye.